My name is Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage, and today we're going to talk about Phil Rudd, the classic acdc drummer. And he said he wasn't invited to tour with the band after their return to the road back in 2023. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Well, 2 years ago, when acdc did their first show at the Power Trip Festival, they had almost the classic lineup of the band who are still alive, because Cliff Williams, the bassist, played on that show. It was his final show because he decided to retire. Angus Young, Brian Johnson, Stevie Young, who replaced Malcolm after he had to step away from the band, and then he passed away in 2017. But the drummer wasn't Phil Rudd. Phil Rudd didn't play that day. And later on, after acdc then announced tour dates all over the world, they first played in Europe, then the United States. Now they're going to play in South America and other places. They played in Australia and New Zealand. At that time, 2 years ago, he gave an interview for a New Zealand website that's called Stuff, and he said that he was taking care of his partner who had terminal cancer at the time, and he didn't specify if that was the motive why he wasn't touring with acdc. So that led everybody to think that was the case of it. But now, 2 years later, in an interview with Stuff, New Zealand's Stuff as well, he reviewed that and said that he wasn't invited to tour with acdc. That's why he's not touring with the band, and he's currently doing a few shows with an orchestra playing acdc songs. And this is what he said: "There was a time when I thought it was the end of my world. I only knew life with acdc. Those people I thought loved me like a brother, they haven't even picked up the phone. But to me, acdc was always Bon Scott. My favorite album is Highway to Hell. My favorite song, his song, Touch Too Much." Then the interviewer says that Rudd stops choked up whenever he talks about the band's original frontman and lyricist, Bon Scott, who died in 1980 from alcohol poisoning. Then Rudd continued: "When Bon died, even in acdc, I felt alone. But I was never alone. The people who like the music, it always humbles me, but makes me happy too. People always ask me if I will play with acdc again. The only people I would do it for would be the fans, and for Bon. I would do it for Bon." He has scheduled shows next couple of months in New Zealand with his new music family, and according to Stuff, it includes the Auckland Philharmonia and Jimmy Barnes' daughter, called E.J. Barnes, which Phil Rudd said that is way better than Angus Young. And they also have plans to perform in the future in Paris, Amsterdam, and other European cities. So as we can see, there might be something between Angus, who is the leader and owner of the band, let's say, although Brian Wilson is the singer for almost 50 years, but obviously it's Angus who is the boss, and there might be something between them, or he thought Phil could make it to the long touring schedule they're doing. They're touring quite a lot, and they did certainly more than 50 shows since they returned, and they got a lot of scheduled concerts in 2026. So now we know that the reason why Phil Rudd is not touring with acdc is because he wasn't invited, and his replacement is Matt Logg, who is a very famous and praised session drummer, and who is replacing Cliff Williams is the bassist Chris Chaney, who worked with bands like Jane's Addiction for a couple of years. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your comment. If you want to read more, go to the description and visit the article I wrote about it. Okay? okay? Thank you for watching, and I see you later.